Is it really worth holding your self-defense knife in reverse grip? And what are the benefits? In this video, Mike Janisch, founder of Martial Blade Concepts, breaks down the question with a step-by-step demonstration. And a quick reminder, we have a gun giveaway going on right now. You can enter for free and it ends really soon. Just click the link in the description below to reveal which brand new gun you could win.
When it comes to using a knife as a defensive tool, reverse grip is something that brings out certain attributes as far as your movements, gives you some advantages, and it also has some disadvantages with it. So when we look at the application of this type of grip with knife, what we try to do is to stick as much as possible with the basic principles of Martial Blade Concepts as far as being able to disable and take somebody out of the fight, focusing on stopping power, while also working with the advantages that this grip offers. And one of the primary things that it offers is the ability to hook and move things around. So let's see how this works. Thane Alexander is going to be representing my attacker here. He's going to attack with an angle 1. So he's coming in basically trying to stick me in the side of the neck. Again, what you need to think about, although we're working knife versus knife here, doesn't matter what he's attacking me with. So this could easily be him swinging a stick at me, a brick, a bottle, it doesn't really matter. I've crossed that threshold into lethal force application. I'm in fear of my life and I'm using the knife to defend myself. So what we're going to look at is a technique that we call palisut. And it starts with the idea of blocking using the back of my left arm and essentially kind of harvesting startle response. It's something that we all hear about a lot. It's something that is instinctively ingrained in us. So what we want to do is begin with that instinct and use it to our advantage. So when he attacks, basically checking here, using the back of my arm and keeping my hand open to have a good solid structure here. Now from that check, what I'm going to do is now cut upward. I want to make sure that I have good separation between my live hand, my free hand here, and my knife. So I could either cut the inside of his forearm, cutting the flexor tendons and ideally destroying his grip, or I could also cut on the bicep here. So let's take a look at this from the other side. So when he attacks angle 1, I'm checking and either cutting up this way or cutting up this way. Okay, so this literally, all this is available to me. If I cut the muscles here, what I'm doing is I'm taking away his ability to grip the weapon by disconnecting those muscles from his fingers. If I'm cutting in this area here, I'm potentially taking his bicep and his ability to bend his elbow, as well as the nerves that allow his brain to control the rest of his arm, and the brachial artery, which is 10% of his blood flow. Okay, let's go back this way, please. So again, he attacks, I check, and then cut. Now, once I've done this, what I want to do is get to the outside. What I mean by that is I want to be on the outside of his body where I'm not vulnerable to his left hand where he could still strike me. And I want to create an opportunity for me to be able to finish this encounter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook over the top of his wrist here, let this dissolve a little bit, and I'm going to move his arm down and across. Once I hit this 6 o'clock position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check his arm, and I'm going to roll my hand over, step forward, and cut through his quadricep muscle. Notice I'm also stepping on his foot in the process. What that allows me to do is to make sure that his foot stays in place. He's not going to be able to pull his foot away to spoil my aim and spoil the effect of that cut. And it also gives me a good solid control over him as I finish the technique. So again, step by step, we get his check, cut, hook. As this comes down, notice my checking hand goes to his elbow here. I step forward, pin that foot, and I'm cutting right across his quadricep muscle. At this point with that quad cut, I take away the ability of that muscle to stabilize his knee joint. He can't hold weight up anymore, and basically he collapses and goes to the ground. So when we put this together, what we get is a very quick finish to this technique. Let's show from the other side, please. Again, check, cut, hook, checking the arm here, stepping forward and cutting through here. If he wasn't down completely from this position, I also have the ability to bring in kicks into play. I can drive this knee through here and tear his ACL. All that really is more of a backup than a primary. I probably won't even have the opportunity to do that because especially if I have him with weight on that leg, as soon as I cut that quadricep muscle, he's going to want to drop. So one more time fluidly. Very quick way of being able to solve that problem, and an excellent example of how to use a reverse grip with a knife in a defensive scenario.
Thanks for watching this video all the way till the end. And I'll remind you again, we have that gun giveaway going on. It ends really soon. All you have to do is click the link below and reveal which brand new gun you could win. I'm Kevin Michalowski, Director of Content for the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell. We'll notify you every time something new comes out. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.